Speaking of weird noises, ASMR.
So I tried listening to it. Don't feel weird, but it kind of just arouses me.
Welcome to the worst Asian podcast, where a couple Asian American millennials give you our shitty opinions on all things Asian. My name is Lingjie, and I'm here with my co-host, Ben.
Hello again.
Hello again, because this is take 2.
Yes.
Once again,
We made a rookie mistake, sir.
we got very excited and started recording, and I forgot to press the record button.
I know. How long was that in? Like 10 minutes?
Dude, that was a minute and a half.
Oh, shit. Wow.
Your sense of time is really off.
The concept of time. It's all relative. You know what I'm saying?
Now we have to go back, re-say these shitty jokes we had.
Yeah. And then laugh at it like, oh my God.
Okay, Ben, tell the listeners for the first time and me for the second time, how
Yes.
was your Uber ride today?
Thank you for asking.
Again.
Oh, yes, again. You really care. It was very pleasant. I guess it was such a good Uber ride. We had to say it twice. No, but he was a really nice guy. I got in. There was a bunch of shit in there, like the bells and whistles. There was like,
It was like you were going to your Sweet 16 prom and you were taking that limousine.
yes. Oh my God, yes. It felt like that all over again. He had like all the amenities available for me.
Bar, like a little mini bar,
Yeah, right. I wish.
where they overcharge you for water.
I fucking wish, man. Imagine.
A mask and some sanitizer for sale.
Yes. And then like candy and shit. It's like a vending machine, like right down the
It's basically a newsstand. It's a mobile newsstand. That's what you need.
That's gonna be the wave, new wave. But yeah, he had like iPads everywhere and shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so there was like games on it. I didn't touch it. You could see like the fingerprint marks and like the oily
Oh, that
smudges.
doesn't sound very COVID friendly.
Nah.
I'm already paranoid just listening to that.
But A for effort.
Yeah.
I didn't touch anything, so don't worry.
It looks nice, so you can get a 5-star review.
Yes, I tipped him very handsomely.
Is it just me, or do you have the same thing where I get motion sickness when I use my phone too much in the car?
Do you? That's the first time I'm hearing that.
This is
right
not the second time that I've told this to you in the last 5-10 minutes.
I don't know. My memory's pretty shitty, dude. But you know what? Since you mentioned it, I think it has to do something with like the car being dark and then you're just whipping out like bright ass flashlight, technically with words right into your face.
Maybe, or it's just emotion.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Because I think when I try to read emails in the car, or just I try to focus pinpoint on something on the screen,
Yeah.
and it starts moving, I get an instant headache. Bam, never have a headache. So
Really?
I get a headache. It doesn't go away for an hour.
No way.
From like half a minute of cell phone use in a moving car.
If you were like a superhero, that would be like
That's
your
my
downfall.
kryptonite.
That would be your fucking kryptonite.
Put me in the car, put a
Exactly.
phone in front of my face, keep my eyes open, move
Yes.
around for half an hour.
Yes.
I'm like depowered.
Lingjie,
I'm
the
done.
protector Earth. Gone.
Speaking of using cell phone,
Mm-hmm.
do you use your cell phone a lot?
Too goddamn much, man.
I think I'm at that point right now too.
You know how like they have the screen time thing, so like it shows you.
Oh, do you actually keep track of that?
Hell no. But like it'll show. So anytime it pops up, I'm like, oh, it's trying to guilt me, saying like, you dude, you gotta chill.
Oh, is that feature on by default on your iPhone?
I don't know. I think I'm just pushing the fucking
Limits of
the
your
limits
phone.
of it.
It's like, bro, you've been on OnlyFans for about 3 hours.
The batteries are fucking fried right now. Please, for the love of God, just take a rest. Restart this phone.
I was checking my phone last time, and I think some of my top used apps right now.
Mm-hmm.
Number 1 is YouTube.
Nice.
So I thought it would actually be a good idea this week if we got into the YouTube culture
Yeah.
and maybe gave some of our top YouTubers.
Mm-hmm.
Do you watch a lot of YouTube, Ben?
I literally replaced any form of, I don't know, entertainment, I guess you can say.
Movies, TV series with YouTube?
It's YouTube. Like, that's the first thing I go to for everything now.
Yeah. Like we always joke about YTU,
Why to you, baby?
YouTube University.
I got my bachelor's, but you got your
I
master's.
got my master's in YTU.
Master's, baby.
I guess it makes more sense to start with this. Where do you watch YouTube?
Where?
I watch YouTube on my phone when I'm sitting on the toilet.
Yeah.
Don't criticize me. All of you people listening out there, you do this shit too.
Yes.
Number 2 place is a lot of times I'm sitting in front of the computer and I don't like sitting in a room when it's so damn quiet. It gets me kind of crazy.
Really?
That's the reason why I listen to so many podcasts.
Yeah.
But aside from podcasts, sometimes I just want something else in the background, something I can half pay attention to. So I watch a lot of random YouTube.
right.
The algorithm of the internet is, especially on YouTube, auto playing things for you nonstop.
Yo, that shit is mad fucking scary. It's pretty much like your best friend now.
It
that knows
is.
everything.
Like it knows more about me than my wife does. What about you?
I didn't realize how much I'm using YouTube specifically. I also stopped listening to as much music. I used to always have to listen to music. Yeah, but now, let me see what I can watch.
Oh, that's your first go-to source of entertainment, not music anymore, but just...
Yeah, dude. So I'm like thinking like, yo, is this like going to kill like the music industry in a weird little way?
I would say in some ways it's making it better.
Yeah.
A lot of the top watch videos on YouTube are music videos.
That's true.
I don't know, Blackpink on loop nonstop.
The number one viewed video, I could be fucking wrong, but is it like still that Gangnam Style shit? Remember,
Is it?
I don't know. It might be that.
That was hot for a while though.
I'm just going to guess a fucking Justin Bieber song.
See, music.
Yep.
So it's probably helping the music industry more than it is hurting it.
Boom. I just debunked myself.
So you watch most of your YouTube content on your phone?
Yeah, all the time on my phone. And even when I turn on the computer, always have like a web page browser.
That's like your home
YouTube.
tab, just YouTube.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I cannot remember how the fuck did we ever learn to do things before YouTube?
That's a really good point, man.
Because you would genuinely need to ask an expert in whatever this field is that you're trying to learn.
You know, it's crazy. Sometimes if I forget something, I'm like, oh, let me just YouTube it. And to the T, you're going to find someone made a video, perfect tutorial.
Yeah.
Remember my old car, the 2005 Kia Sorento?
That beauty.
That beast. RIP. But I forgot. I needed to look up something about it. I was like, fuck it, let me just see. 2005 Kia Sorento. I forgot what I had to do.
Very specific car model in year.
There was like 8 videos of it. Holy shit. Thank God for this thing, because I would have been fucked. I would have brought it to a mechanic.
Yeah.
They would have scanned me. We have a friend that's a mechanic.
He loves scamming people. No. He loves scamming the city by pretending to do work at work.
Yeah, you know who you are. Shout out to you, buddy. But yeah, man, like sometimes like I'll just like double check on some stuff. How do I tie a bow tie?
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Who the fuck would you ask? In an ideal world, you would have a father who would teach you how to do that.
I'm going to have him teach me, and then we're just going to argue and fight. I bet you. He's like, you fucking moron. You don't know how to do this shit. Like some shit. I'm like, oh, fuck. This was terrible.
You're like, this is not worth it. I'd rather just buy a clip-on tie.
Yeah, exactly.
Save myself the hassle of having to fight about every little thing.
Yeah, man. Yeah. But dude, there's definitely going to have to be some like drawbacks constant.
Number one is the addiction.
It is kind of an addiction. Right?
It is legit addicting.
Yeah.
And I think that's part of the problem because the algorithm that they use, that Mr. Google Sensei uses,
Mr. Google Sensei,
it is strong.
You know, speaking of this, we have to be kind of more wary about what we're watching. Do you get a little paranoid now?
Paranoid? You mean misinformation?
You know, like
anti-facts?
Anti-facts. Pretty much for anyone that's listening, you know, we are 100% absolute to the T, absolute facts.
100%, 110% facts. Sometimes our facts are so true, researchers have not yet confirmed their validity. Sorry, going back to your point.
Yeah, so do you ever like go down this like rabbit hole, like find weird YouTube videos? Not weird, but it's just so random.
Is this how conspiracy theorists are born? They fall down that weird YouTube hole?
Yeah,
that
man.
Weird YouTube conspiracy rabbit hole?
Oh man, yes. Yeah, so I guess that's what I'm trying to say is like, you should be careful and like reluctant about what you're trying to like watch and absorb. What happens is like you start spewing that shit.
Yeah, don't make a podcast and start spewing those anti-facts.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, don't start a podcast and just say shit, what's on top of your fucking head.
It's from first-hand experience. Please don't do that.
Yeah.
Please check your facts first. Okay, getting into the actual YouTubers. We're in the beginning of 2022.
Yeah.
What account, what person, YouTube personality do you think has the most subscribers worldwide right now?
I'm going to say, is it a gamer guy?
No.
Is it someone religious dude?
No.
Is it like a hot chick?
That would make sense, but no. It is a channel called T-Series.
T-Series.
T-Series, the letter T series.
Yeah, I never heard of this.
It currently has 206 million subscribers.
What?
That's I was going to say a quarter, but that's not a quarter of a billion. That is 1/5 of a billion.
What the? I never heard of this shit.
Before I did this research, I had never heard of this too.
This sounds like a fucking like Razer like model or something. It's like, yo, did you buy the new fucking Norelco T-Series? Like, that's what it sounds like.
So T-Series is not a specific person in general. It is actually a brand. It's an Indian entertainment brand. And on this particular channel, they release music videos, film trailers. But this currently, as of right now, the most subscribed to YouTube channel. Forget Mr. Beast in case you thought he had the most people or PewDiePie. Yeah. No, it's T-Series.
Wait, so it's a Indian entertainment mogul kind of thing? Brand?
Yeah.
And so everything is Indian like entertainment.
Indian music videos.
Oh, like Bollywood shit.
Yeah. Oh. Which is really cool. I checked a couple of the videos.
Yeah.
I couldn't understand jack shit.
And you're just watching, you're like, oh, I get it. You're like, oh yeah, dude, this like, makes sense.
As a small side note.
Yeah.
Bollywood music. That shit is on point.
Yeah, dude.
It's really fun to listen to.
It's like extravagant. It's lavish.
Especially the videos. So it kind of makes sense. Plus, the population of India is second most populous country in the world next to China.
Yeah, I'm sure. I believe you. Yeah, sounds fucking right to me.
But I won't go down this whole list, but this is to all the parents out there. The number 2 most subscribed YouTube channel in the entire world is Coco Melon.
Oh, man, dude. What the fuck is Coco Melon?
See, you're not a parent.
Yeah.
Every person that's listening right now that has a kid of a certain age or past a certain age recently knows what Coco Melon is.
Dude, isn't that fucking...
Dun, 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 dun. Coco Melon.
Isn't that a fucking ice cream?
That's a Korean green ice cream. Yeah.
Right?
But it's also a series of children's entertainment videos.
Like Baby Shark?
For you, it would probably all seem the same. Like it's very Baby Sharkish.
Yeah. Okay. So when I fucking have a kid, I'll be like, oh, Coco Melon. Boom. I'm set.
There you go.
Thank you, YouTube. I appreciate that.
Moving on to some of the more top Asian YouTube channels.
Yeah.
And this is... Okay, it was very hard finding a current list, Asian-specific YouTubers, and trying to see who has the most subscribers, who's making the most money. All these lists are just all over the place, right? And I don't know who's true. And because I'm so paranoid about only bringing the facts on this podcast, I'm not going to say this is factually true, but some of the top Asian YouTubers that I found is, you've actually heard of this, Ryan's World, the little kid that makes the toy plane videos.
Is he the kid that does the reviews?
Yeah.
I do know
You've
about
seen
this.
that, right?
I do know about this young man.
Yeah. 30, 40 million subscribers. He's like making like 20, 30 million dollars a year. Yeah. He's got toys in Target. He's got his own brand of everything.
He has like his own underwear and shit.
He probably does.
He has like his own line of cookware, pots and pans.
Give it a couple more years when he starts doing like those cooking videos. I'm sure he will. So he's 9 years old.
This kid is going to become like the next fucking Martha Stewart of just like brand everything pretty much at this point.
I mean, if you got your toys at Target, you're going to make a lot of money. But I have weird feelings about this because he's such a young kid. And I know that his parents are probably the producers. But is it weird to take advantage of your kid for stuff like that?
That's the thing.
I mean, we don't know them personally, obviously. We don't know what their dynamic is. Ryan could fucking have the greatest time in the world, just loves making videos.
Right.
We don't know that.
Right.
So we're just criticizing people without the facts here.
Shame on you, Ryan's World. We're just jealous. We're hating.
We're definitely jealous. Oh, as a side point, in case I did not mention this, Ryan of Ryan's World is half Japanese and half Viet.
I did not know that. Good for him, man. Good for him. But I'm going to hopefully benefit the doubt. I hope the parents are, protecting him.
Young fame at that age, and especially when you're getting this many views on YouTube and the world is looking at you, it's crazy, right? Because obviously they're doing it for the money. Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with, like what you always said, slice the bread. What do you say? Grab the bag. Is that what you say? Is that what you hip young people say?
Secure the bag.
Secure the bag, not secure the bread. Not slice that bread. Don't toast it.
Oh, shit.
Everyone has to make their money.
Yeah.
But I think it's just so weird to have your kid the center of this empire. Wouldn't you think he just gets tired of making that shit?
That's true.
How excited can he get about toys 5 times a week?
The only way we're going to know is like, we're going to have to watch this shit.
Well, I have watched this stuff.
Does he look like a kid that's like trapped? Like those monkeys that are like attached to a string? You go to like Thailand and shit. Fucking free this monkey.
Ryan, you're a great kid. We're not comparing you to a monkey tied to a chain.
No. But if you need help, blink. We're not going to see it. Yeah, when you're doing an episode, just blink. SOS. We're going to learn Morse code. We're going to get the president involved in this. We're going to get you out of there.
I have seen some of his videos. Yeah. He does seem like he's not into it, and his parents are kind of like, we're on schedule. We got to pump out this fifth video.
There's like a fucking cue card and shit he's just reading. He's like, I love this so much. You would just think like, retire soon, right? You know what? We're going to hang your jersey in the rafters. It was a good run, kid.
They've since upgraded their house because their recording area,
that's how you
fucking know, right?
That's how you fucking know.
Maybe you pass a certain point, take the money, cash out, and just go.
There you go,
retire and like live a regular life.
Go to fucking Bali or some shit. Yo, Ryan, if you ever want, come on our podcast and tell us how you feel.
Yeah, if you're listening to our podcast for some reason, your parents are doing a shitty job.
The parents are like covering his ears. Like, no, don't listen to this. Don't listen to this. You're happy.
Another big YouTuber, Lily Singh.
Damn,
okay, if I show you a picture of her later, you must know. She goes under the YouTube channel Superwoman.
Fuck.
Lily Singh got so big on YouTube that NBC gave her a late night talk show. So she was actually sandwiched between Late Night with Seth Meyers and Last Call with Carson Daly.
I don't believe you.
You don't believe me?
No.
You can look this shit up too.
She's not real. Can't be real.
We have a lot of listeners in India.
I was gonna say, shout out to our Indian listeners.
Unless Lily Singh is 100% not Indian, then we are really...
Oh, we so fucked up. Oh, shit.
I know she's from Canada. I'm going to guess she's Canadian Indian.
All right, there we go. Let's do that, baby. Fucking yeah.
She actually had a late night show for, I think, 2 seasons before it got canceled. That's how big she got.
So she was like the first female late night TV host, I guess, technically.
Oh,
right?
would she have been?
Well, if we're talking about like
Conan, Seth Meyers.
David Letterman, Jay Leno.
Yeah. I can't think of another one.
Carson Daly.
But they're all men. They're all white men.
Chelsea Handler, I guess. But she was on she's on
like a smaller network, isn't she?
She's fucking hilarious. I fucking love her. She's fucking
Lily Singh, another big one. Okay, I'm going to give you just a couple more of the OG ones. You let me know if you've even heard of them. Wong Fu Productions.
Not real. Not sure I heard of them.
Nika Higa.
Oh, yeah.
You've heard of them, right?
Yeah, that's a throwback.
Yeah,
right
that's
there.
really going back.
It's so funny.
Kev Jumba.
Kev Jumba. Yes, I do remember. Damn, you're like unlocking the junior high school in us right now.
The FunkBros.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to the FunkBros.
Yo, they were OG and they're still going.
They're going strong, man. So shout out to them.
You semi know them, right?
I know them. So shout out to David and Andrew.
Make sure you text them and says, Lingjie says you guys are amazing.
I love it. Let's keep kissing ass. I love it.
Okay. Do you have a category? I know we're delaying our list of favorite Asian YouTubers, but we just like to chit chat about hating on stuff first.
Oh, okay.
Is there a certain category of YouTube videos, a certain category or a certain YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Or a genre that you just don't like?
There's just some people out there that make clickbaity videos.
So you don't like the clickbaity titles? That's not a genre though.
All right. So this is going to sound so fucking stupid, but I get a lot of this is not financial advice, but I get my financial advice from YouTube, and I'll watch certain people and some of the shit they say, I'm like, bro, like this doesn't make sense. Like I'll use fucking Bitcoin or crypto, for example, right? Some people will be like, Bitcoin's going to go to $1 million. I'm like, yo, go fuck yourself. Jesus Christ. And then like, I'll see the fucking views. That's like 100K views.
Yeah.
And then you read all the comments. Oh yeah, man, to the moon. I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. And they keep doing these videos because the more views they get money from it.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I guess I hate.
That whole category of crypto NFT stuff is really getting popular.
Right.
Because cryptocurrency and NFTs are confusing.
Bro, it's the newest Ponzi scheme. That's what it is, man. I don't want to go too much into crypto, but realistically, what benefit does it have? It's just a new way of people trying to fucking get more money.
We need to get one of these crypto YouTubers on to defend their case.
Yes, please.
One of these days.
I'm just a hater, but also I do respect the hustle. Secure the bag, slice the bread.
Slice the bread.
Slice it.
Put some butter on it, toast it. Get that double thick milk bread.
I think we're hungry.
Okay.
You want to get a bagel after?
One genre of YouTube videos that I despise.
Yeah.
And I will say this.
Ooh.
I despise the genre and the category, not the people. And actually,
say it. Say that shit.
Prank videos.
Oh, yeah.
I hate watching.
It depends.
Okay, you're right. It does depend. You know, sometimes they have these YouTubers and they all live in one giant house in like Hollywood and they're collaborating and creating content amongst each other and they're pranking each other.
Yeah.
That I'm okay with because you know what you sign up for.
Yeah.
What I mean is the kind of prank videos where they're pranking random people on the street. Even if that person eventually consents to being on the video, I just think it's kind of fucked up. If I'm walking down the street, I don't want to be part of your dumbass video.
I love watching those kind of pranks go wrong. And then the fucking motherfucking pranksters, I love that. You're laughing. You're like, oh man.
I've never looked that up, but I can see why that would be entertaining.
There's like one fucking compilation. These fucking dudes, right? They go to like the fucking hood. They try
Can I ask you what ethnicities these YouTubers are?
They're white kids, right?
Okay.
And they're just like, oh, it's funny. Let's go to the hood, start some shit. Some people in the hood, like, they're a little paranoid. They don't want to be bothered. They're putting themselves in that, and I have no remorse for it. You know? Yes.
We want these people to go home nice and safe?
No. I'm on your team, bro.
I want them to go home nice and safe, but maybe with a kick in the balls.
Yeah. You know, like, speaking of like pranks, right? A wholesome prank. I remember there was one where these kids, right? They go near these cops and they're speaking out loud as if like they're dealing drugs. They're like, yo, you want that coke? It's like, yo. And then it's like, yeah, man, like how much you need, man? Yo, you got that good stuff? So, yo, I got that real good coke, bro. I got like bricks of it.
And there's cops just randomly on the side.
Well, they purposely try to go near cops. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, they're trying to prank the cops.
But this is the thing. So in the car, it's just Coca-Cola. It was wholesome because the cops, like, they get really serious. Like, you know, they start like interrogating him and shit. And then like it gets to the point where they open the fucking trunk.
Oh, God.
And it's just fucking, you know, Coca-Cola cans. And the cops just start laughing. You know, that's fine.
You get a wholesome ending.
Yes.
But I bet you it takes 10 takes to get that one wholesome ending.
Oh, word. Yo, one of their friends went to jail. They're like, yo, dude, if you want to be famous, you got to go to jail, bro. Like, just do it for us.
Do anything just for the content.
Exactly, man.
How do you feel about these certain categories of videos? Mukbang? For our non-internet people, can you explain what mukbang is?
It's like an internet phenomenon where people watch people eating.
That's a Korean term, right? What does mukbang actually mean?
So, since I'm fucking fluent in Korean as fuck, right? It means to eating broadcast.
What does muk mean? To eat?
Yeah.
And bang means broadcast?
I guess, yeah.
I mean, bang has a different meaning, but bang in this context means broadcast?
Yeah, sure. Fuck it, yeah.
The Korean is clearly not very confident in his answer.
Whoa. It's because I don't really fuck with it. That's why.
With that kind of content.
It kind of grosses me out.
Does it?
It's very uncomfortable seeing like them just stuff so much food in their face. I'm like, yo, this is not enjoyable.
Why do you think people like watching it then?
It first started off for people. It actually was kind of a nice gesture. It was for people that get lonely when they eat by themselves.
Oh, so they're broadcasting to the world, they're streaming, and they're trying to hang out with people as they're eating.
Yes. Did I redeem my Koreanness?
That actually seems like a wholesome reason to do that, I guess.
Right. So it first started off like that. There's people that are lonely. They're like, oh, I want to eat with someone. So what's the next best thing? Oh, there's someone eating on YouTube.
IRL.
But there's like some weird ones too. Like I seen people like eat really weird shit. It's trying to be like a gross factor.
It's like Fear Factor, the OG show where you eat weird shit.
This is where like YouTube gets weird. Dude, I saw this one dude. There's a plate. I'm gonna lose my appetite, but it's a plate of dead rats.
Okay, now it's steered a little bit too far from.
I know, my bad.
Something
dude.
wholesome.
I know.
That's weird.
That's what. That's where it goes. That fucking rabbit hole. And I'm pissed now. I'm like, fuck. It's just so like that kind of thing.
You don't like it, but you're still watching it
By accident.
Okay.
That's what it is.
I actually think mukbang is not that bad.
Maybe I'm
Sometimes,
just finding the wrong
I guess
way.
it depends on the person that's doing it because they do give good commentary.
Yes.
They'll be chatting about a certain topic and they're eating.
Yeah.
I don't know. When you go out with friends, you're stuffing your face at like a buffet.
Right.
You're still chatting.
Yes.
That's a horrible comparison, but
No, you're right. Disney version of mukbang. You know what I'm saying?
You're giving the Fear Factor version.
That was a problem with me. I saw like the fucked up versions of it. The rated
You think it's a
R.
good idea if we ever do a mukbang episode?
I was just gonna say I feel like we should do it because maybe I'll learn something.
That would be horrible listening content, though. Just imagine our listeners in their car and they're just...
Yeah. It's like, thanks for joining us for us eating.
Speaking of weird noises, ASMR.
Yeah. You fuck with it?
ASMR, for those that don't know, autonomous sensory meridian response is a relaxing, often sedative sensation that begins on the scalp and moves down the body, also known as brain massage.
I don't know.
Do
you like it?
I like it for maybe 5-10 minutes. There's different categories because they'll literally take anything and make it ASMR.
Yeah.
Someone will be, I don't know, cleaning the house and they'll somehow do something and then makes it ASMR. You know, I can't hate on that because there's lots of people that need to just relax and
take a chill pill.
Decompress after a day. And if listening to like that kind of stuff gets you to like calm down,
that's true.
There is a legitimate case to be made that among all the other shitty categories on YouTube is actually doing something positive.
You're right. So I tried listening to it. Don't feel weird, but it kind of just arouses me. It just, yeah. I've asked other people. It's like,
it was more than just a brain massage.
Yes,
it was a
how do you say, like a libido massage? I guess if you want to call it. That's what it fucking does.
Natural auditory Viagra.
I'm listening, right? Lights are off. Eyes are closed. I'm like, all right, let me put on.
Bro, were you already aroused when you started listening to ASMR?
No, dude, I need to sleep. I'm like, I need to sleep. And it's just like a chick. This is just sexual.
Side note, there are lots of men that do that too.
Oh, maybe that's where I fucked up. I've listened to only the women person. You know, and they're not saying anything sexual. That's the thing.
They're not. They're just, hello, this is me.
Yo, yes. Yeah, that clicky shit.
How are you?
Oh my God.
Ben, don't get aroused. Please don't.
Yeah, my friend, she recommended it. And I told her, I was like, yo, this just got me horny. And she looked at me like, what the fuck is wrong with you, Ben? I'm like, I don't know.
Finally, we're going to get to our favorite Asian YouTubers.
Yes.
You've compiled a list, much longer than mine's for some reason. and I've compiled a list. But for the sake of not having to edit a 2-hour podcast, you pick your top 2 or 3. I'll pick my top 3. We'll go back and forth. You want to start things off with your top Asian YouTuber?
All right, starting off with number 1. Top.
Maybe in no particular order.
No particular order. Yeah. I think it's really fucking cool, and I couldn't stop watching this dude. And he's like honorary Asian technically, but it says Zhao Ma guy. Am I pronouncing Zhao Ma?
You're pronouncing Zhao Ma like how Westerners pronounce the letter Z. Excuse me, how they pronounce the letter X. Try to pronounce the X like an S.
Xiao Ma.
Better.
Holy shit!
Pronounce the X like an S.
Xiao Ma.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Okay, so that kid.
Fellow New Yorker.
Fellow New Yorker, yes.
But he is white as...
White as what? Like as fucking loose paper.
Bread.
Fucking bread analogy.
Bread? I don't know. We're going to run with this bread analogy today.
Are you like on the fucking keto diet right now, dude? You've been craving fucking carbs, dude.
I'm thirsty for carbs and alcohol.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. I'll say God, but that's another episode.
You want to give the listeners a brief summary of what his channel is about, what he does?
Right. So it's just...
And first of all, do you know his actual name?
His real name is Ari Smith. Please, if anyone's listening...
He's never going to come on the podcast right now with you not knowing his actual name.
Please teach me how to say your name, sir. I really appreciate it.
What's his channel actually about?
He just goes to like Chinatowns or... He comes in, like, oh yeah, I'm just like a white kid and shit. And then you could clearly see everyone's like, yo, fucking just order beef and broccoli, kid.
He's saying this in English to start?
First, right. And he just whips out the fucking Chinese perfectly. And
it's pretty fluent, yeah.
That's what I was going to say. So you're the closest thing I have.
To a Chinese friend.
Exactly. So he's legit.
He's legit. His Chinese is better than me, but that's a very, very low that's a very, very low standard.
Yeah.
I think generally speaking, he knows enough of the vocabulary that he can also have a deep conversation with you as well.
Also, I noticed that it's funny, like he knows other dialects of Chinese too.
Yeah, there is many dialects of Chinese.
Right.
His most fluent one is obviously Mandarin.
Right.
The people's Chinese.
The people's champ.
I'm just pissing off all the Cantonese and other smaller dialect speakers right now.
Just fucking, we're losing fucking listeners.
Mainlanders for life.
Oh my God, dude. All right, we're getting canceled. Thank you guys so much for listening. Yeah. So that's a cool thing. And then you just see them like get really happy. And I'm like, oh, you should look at that. That's world peace right there. And you just realize like, damn, it really just comes down to language.
It does. And he does more than just Chinese content.
Yes.
Chinese is his strongest language, but he also learns Korean.
Right, exactly. And I just love that they get so proud. Wow, look at this kid. He learned our language. I got to really respect, that kind of craft. I could barely speak Korean.
As a full-blooded Korean person yourself.
Yeah, I guess,
Very disrespectful of you. Coming from the Chinese guy who's full-blood Chinese and barely speak Chinese.
Get out of here with this shit. Trying to one-up me on my fucking shitty Korean.
One of my favorite Asian YouTubers is, he's actually half Asian.
Okay.
Half who? Because he's half Japanese, half German-American.
Oh, okay.
I think we're going to take this slow tiered step. So you started with the guy that was not Asian at all.
Exactly.
I'm going to move on to the guy that's half Asian.
Nice.
Anyways, he's half Japanese and he's half German-American. Kenji Lopez Alt.
Oh, yeah.
He was the editor, I think, of Serious Eats. He has a book called The Food Lab. Our listeners can please correct me. This is an ongoing topic of every week. I think Food Labs by Kenji Lopez Alt was a James Beard book winner.
Oh, shit.
What I love about his cooking channels is it's not well produced at all. I say that with the most compliment.
Yeah.
What I mean is he literally straps a GoPro to his forehead.
Okay.
He does no post editing that I can see or voiceovers or anything. He literally puts a fucking GoPro on his head.
Okay.
And he just teaches you something quick along the lines of, let's say, Alton Brown.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
You remember him, right?
Good eats, man.
But I love it because it's so educational. It's so raw and to the point.
Damn, like that. Oh, you don't say that word often.
No. I give him mad props because it's not pretty on the eyes, but it's very educational. He's telling you the truth.
I like that.
Like I said, GoPro on his forehead.
I thought you were going to say he does parkour. It's like he straps it on, fucking goes parkouring everywhere.
Somehow, if you're listening to this, Kenji, I think you've stepped up your YouTube game. Now you have 2 GoPros. This guy. It's true. It used to be just a GoPro on his forehead, so it was like POV view,
right.
which gets me kind of dizzy sometimes.
Yo, you're gonna watch on the in your car. Oh shit!
But now he has a second GoPro that's mounted from top down view over his countertop or his stove. But it's great. If you don't know him, check him out. It's Kenji Lopez Alt. Alt is spelled ALT.
I know for a fact you like him because he's so efficient. That's why. Like,
As a
I already
person who
know.
spent too much fucking time producing this shitty podcast,
I
I would love to just strap a GoPro or mic to your forehead into my forehead,
Yeah.
pump out the content,
Yeah.
upload it, do no sound correction.
Yeah.
I'm so fucking jealous.
He was literally thinking like, how do I just do this the easiest way possible?
So check him out. Who do you got next?
So I just kind of like stumbled upon her because she made like these little shorts.
Okay.
Her name is Doobop. I know. You're like beep boop bop, beep 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 boop.
Say that again.
Doobop.
The YouTube channel is called Doobop.
That is, I guess, her handle. Yeah, you can find
What
her.
kind of content does she produce?
So she does like these shorts about like cooking stuff.
Quick rewind. Is she full Asian? Because we're
Yes, good.
we're
Thank
making
you.
that slow incremental
Yes,
step.
thank you so much. That is very fucking critical. Yes, she is full Korean. But you should check it out. I like her style of how she shoots it. Artsy. How do you say it? I don't know. It's just
It's cooking tutorial videos.
kind of, yeah. And like she's narrating in the back. I just really like her editing style.
Okay.
That's what it is.
So it's less about the actual content, more about the how do you say, like
It's more like, I
production
guess,
value?
it's kind of like a little bit, I guess maybe asthma too. You know?
Asthma? Oh, ASMR.
Yeah.
Took me a second. I was like, the fuck are you saying, asthma?
I
I was like, do you have asthma?
Yeah, I was gonna say she has asthma. It's really difficult for her, but now she's like starting to blow up.
Are you watching it for the actual cooking tutorials, or are you just watching it because it's entertaining content?
It's actually kind of relaxing. It's pretty relaxing too, I guess.
You're not getting aroused once again, are you?
No, I'm not. But she
Oh,
is
thank
really.
God.
But she is really cute though. I will give her that. She is very very cute. So
Say her YouTube channel again.
doobie doobop.
Can you spell that?
DOOBY. Oh shit. Let's start over. DOOBYDOBAP. Sad
I
in the
will-
spelling bee.
I will do my best to put the list of these YouTube channels in the description box of this episode.
Doobie doobop.
My next guy is a completely different category. It's in finance.
Oh.
I just learned recently it's a fellow New Yorker
Yeah.
and a fellow Queens Knight.
Hey.
Am I just
shout
making
out.
shit up?
Gang gang.
Queens Knight.
Queen's Night. Yeah, what the fuck is that?
People from New York are New Yorkers.
Uh-huh.
What do you call people from Queens?
Oh shit. Fuck.
Queens
No.
Queensers?
No. I guess
Queasies?
some people say, "Oh, you're a Queens boy." That's
What if
why.
you're a girl?
You're a Queenie. I don't know, dude. We are so not representing Queens at all, bro.
I don't know if he's still in Queens, but a fellow Queens person that does finance YouTube stuff is Vincent Chen.
Yeah. All right.
I like his stuff because it's very laid back, sprinkled in with a bunch of humor. You know how you were talking before about crypto YouTubers like,
NFTs.
this is going to the moon.
Yeah.
Like, this is where you put all your family inheritance in.
Yeah. Take out a fucking loan.
I hate people who do that, but Vincent's stuff is more just informatory.
Yeah.
Right. If you wrap it around something funny or something entertaining, something amusing, I'm going to remember that much better than if you just spit the straight facts at me.
There you go.
So Vincent Chen on YouTube, our fellow New Yorker. Clearly, this is not a financial podcast
This is not financial advice
at all.
You will lose your money.
You will lose your money if you listen to us in particular.
But if you're going to lose it, give it to us. Go for it, please.
Who you got next, Ben?
I don't know if people remember this guy, but Bobby Lee.
Of course, Bobby Lee. He has a podcast.
I was
He makes
actually
YouTube
watching-
videos too?
No, not really. It's really the podcast. That's what it is.
Oh, he just recycles the podcast, but it's the
Yeah.
video format of his
Yeah.
podcast and he puts it on YouTube.
Yeah. He's such a good sport and he has such great guests. I was actually watching him last night. If you guys can, just watch Bobby Lee and Theo Von. Theo Von is a stand-up comedian. Fucking hilarious, dude. He's so witty and weird.
Yeah.
I love it. He asked Bobby, he's like, when you wake up, when do you become Asian? And Bobby Lee's like, what the fuck? Yeah, when do you decide I'm Asian? When you wake up, after you brush your teeth?
In case people don't know, Bobby Lee is a comedian.
Yeah, stand-up
He
comedian.
is an OG.
OG.
And this is going to make me sound really old, but back in the day, they used to have
Yeah.
something called Mad TV.
Mad TV. You got it, man. That's
It was just like Saturday Night Live, but much more raw and raunchy
It was
and less
more
well
grotesque.
produced.
Yeah, it was definitely more grotesque.
Bobby Lee was on that show as like a regular cast member.
Yes. Yeah.
After a while, he kind of fell off the map.
Yeah. I'm assuming he did some movies and shit, probably toured and did some stand-up,
Yeah.
but he's come back strong.
He does,
The
yeah.
podcasting especially.
He has a podcast called Tiger Belly.
Whenever I need to I just want to feel good.
When you want to feel good, after you're done listening to the worst Asian podcast,
my God.
after you've binged through our great selection of past episodes,
Yeah.
then you move on to the second best Asian podcast.
Man, imagine having Bobby Lee on this. Just imagine him here. I feel like I don't even know what he will do.
He's such an energetic, funny guy, but I think I wouldn't even know how to moderate the conversation.
Yeah. All right. What about you, man? Who you got?
Sticking on the topic of eating and half Asian people.
Damn, you really are hungry.
I'm pretty damn hungry right now.
Keto.
Matt Stoney.
Please elaborate.
He is the food contestant eater person.
Okay, I think I know who you're talking.
He eats the hot dogs.
What? You're talking about a fucking
He's a competitive food eater. That's the term I'm looking for. Matt Stoney.
Is he like Joey Chestnut?
I don't know what the current dynamics of the competitive eating field is right now, but at one point, I think Matt Stoney did win the New York Coney Island hot dog eating contest.
Oh, he beat Joey Chestnut?
I don't know if Joey was competing at that time, but correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Matt, if you're listening to this, correct me if I'm wrong. Please. You did win the Coney Island hot dog eating contest 1 year.
We hope you won, bro.
But he does YouTube content right now where he eats a lot of stuff.
Mukbang?
No, because mukbang is slow, laid back eating.
You're right.
Matt is eating strictly for time.
I think you showed me a clip where like he scarfed down like mad Big Macs and fries.
Yeah, probably. He is a beast. And the kid is like stick skinny.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. Yeah. He's like you, man. He's pretty
No, I'm not thin. I'm fat skinny, but Matt Stoney is legit skinny.
Give yourself a little more credit, man.
You know that term, right?
Yeah.
Fat skinny, where like someone looks like they're skinny when they're wrapped in clothes, but when you get them naked, soft and
I feel that. I'm
soft
a dad.
to touch.
I'm a dad bod.
Matt Stoney, competitive eater on YouTube.
Man, you gotta like retire from that eventually. It's so not good for you in the long run. You know that, right?
Yeah, it must not be. But they're not doing that on a daily basis. It's not as if every meal he's chugging down 50 hot dogs.
That's true. You're right. Imagine he's just like fasting 8 days.
And that's how he breaks his fast?
And that's it.
60 hot dogs. Yeah. One other one that I have, you've heard of Munchies, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I think Munchies is a sister or a branch company of Vice Media.
Yeah, it's a branch, yep.
They're a branch that does YouTube food culinary stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a purposeful, conscious choice that they're making, but they do spotlight a lot of Asian American chefs.
It's not like they're deliberately trying to do that.
No,
like you just notice it.
I don't think so. I mean, maybe I'm noticing it because I am Asian.
Do you think you're just like, you're just clicking on the Asian shit?
That could be, or it's the algorithm just recommending me only the Asian videos from Munchies.
Oh, I know this guy's Chinese, so fuck it, yeah.
Give him all the Asian people. And they're also New York based. I think they're Brooklyn, New York based. So a lot of the stuff that they're showing is from our hometown.
Yeah.
It's nice seeing a chef or a restaurant that they spotlight and it's in town.
Yeah.
So you can actually go out and try it. Sorry to all you non-New Yorkers out there.
Yeah, that's a good one too. I remember I was watching one recently. I forgot the chef's name, but I think it was based in Toronto. It was an Asian chef, but he combined Asian food with Jamaican influences.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so I was like, man,
that's a fusion combo that you don't really normally see.
Yo, it looks so good. I was like salivating on the TV. I was like, shout out to that guy.
It's a cooking channel, but I think it's a more, not hipster cooking channel, but like more raw, unfiltered.
Yeah.
It's not Paula Dean trying to teach you some shit. Yo, shout out to Paula Dean, minus her racist comments apparently.
Shit. Yeah, you're right.
She got canceled, right?
Yeah, she was racist. I think that's what it was.
This is completely off topic.
Yeah.
Munchies on YouTube. Check it out if you guys haven't checked it out.
Them I would definitely recommend. Hot Ones is another one.
Oh, Hot Ones.
Hot Ones, yeah.
I love watching that stuff.
Yes.
I like watching that with my wife sometimes.
Yeah?
If it's a contestant, is it a contestant
or
guest? Just the guest?
Yeah. I mean, technically it is.
I mean, like,
it is a contest, yeah.
I always like watching that because seeing people trying to eat spicy food, especially those that can't eat spicy food.
Yes.
But the worst Hot Ones episode I ever watched was the one with DJ Khaled.
Oh, yeah.
Did you watch that one?
Yeah, I did, dude.
Because he literally gave up 3 wings in.
Yeah, he was like, yo, fuck this shit. Not another one. It's like, yo, I'm done. Keys, yo. Yeah, he was like, fuck this shit.
And props to Sean, the host.
Yes.
He had to keep that conversation going for 7 more wings.
Yeah, dude. Damn, did you see the one where Eddie Huang did it?
Oh, no.
You know how it progressive gets fucking hotter?
Did he start from the reverse?
He started from the hottest one. And after that, he gave up. He got sick. And Sean was like, yo, we don't recommend that. He's like, nah, fuck you, yo. I'm going to go backwards. And he fucking died. The show, it was like one of the shortest episodes, dude.
In case we have any listeners that don't know what Hot Ones is.
Oh,
Hot Ones
please,
is a YouTube channel. And specifically, they have this one series where they have celebrities and guests come on.
Yeah.
And they are interviewed while they're eating progressively hotter chicken wings.
Yeah. You know, it's crazy. Like, but there's some guests when they go through it, they're not phased at all. They just like fucking beast it. I think Gary Vee.
Gary Vee?
Gary Vee was on it too.
Really?
You know how Gary Vee's like so motivational and shit? He's like, it's all about your mind, you know? Just fuck it. Just don't think about the hot and you're good. And he's fucking scarfing this down. I'm like, holy shit, this guy really fucking practices what this motherfucker preaches, yo. He's like, oh, easy. Fuck it, yo. Yeah, there you go.
He's like way too hyper.
I don't know how he does it. Shout out to Gary Vee.
Okay, this is our favorite segment of the podcast.
Yes.
Ranting and raving. It's February right now, which means that it is my birthday month.
Happy birthday.
I don't know when this episode is coming out, but for those of you that want to send me gifts.
This fucking guy.
Number one, I'm a self-proclaimed minimalist. So
Yes, that's true though.
don't send me shit.
Send them crypto.
I'll put my wallet address in the bottom.
It's a fucking hard wallet. Is that what a cold wallet? Whatever the fuck it is.
If you're going to give me gifts now right now, I guess I'm into matcha tea right now.
No, like the good kinds, guys. Like the high, like ceremonial grade shit.
Yeah, don't give me that Bigelow green tea.
Yeah, don't give them like the Lipton version of that.
As a substitute for the alcohol that I am not allowed to drink as much, please once again refer back to our Asian drinking episode for why I, Lingjie, cannot drink alcohol this year. It's like people who quit smoking, but they vape.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? It's like they need a substitute for something, or they start chewing gum or eating candy.
Yeah.
So what I'm doing right now is I'm just drinking a shitload of tea. That's like my go-to when I feel the need to like have a drink.
Can you sleep?
What?
No, like sometimes if I drink too much tea, because it's a longer, not suppressed, but it's like a longer release caffeine.
So what I do is I have certain teas that I bought that are uncaffeinated, lemon something or
ginger.
So it's my birthday, so I'm raving about my birthday.
Yep.
Feel free to ship me lots of expensive tea from Japan. And for any of you that know any matcha dealerships that are looking for sponsorships,
There you go. Yeah.
you know what? I was thinking
You just got the light bulb on your head.
eventually, if this ever happens, we will definitely sell out with sponsorships.
Yeah.
But in the
That's the dream.
I was thinking like if we highlighted a particular brand of an AAIP owned business or something on every episode, I think that would be kind of cool. For instance, with this, right? Like if I bought some Asian owned small tea company and then just helped to promote them a little bit.
Yes.
I think that would be like a nice thing to do.
all you tea companies that are listening.
No, don't send me free shit, please. I'm just joking about that. I will buy your tea. I will gladly buy your tea and try it out. Free of charge, promote your product.
Free of charge. Those guys.
As if our promotion means anything, but
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was like, you know us, we have that massive clout. Fucking love it.
So if you know any small tea companies or small... Oh, you know what? I'm so fucking stupid.
What happened?
Speaking of teas, one of our sponsors during the Stop Asian Hate charity raffle thingamabod that we did back in December was Volition Tea.
Yes.
Annie from Volition Tea. So please check her out. That's volitiontea.com. That's VOLITION
Yeah, you're like...
tea.com. I'm self-diagnosed, partially dyslexic.
I was going to say, so can you use that in a sentence, please?
Volition Tea, check it out. Annie's a great woman. She was very kind to give us some prizes to give away during that charity thing. So send some positive vibes her way. Check out her stuff. That's volitiontea.com.
Thank you so much, Annie. We appreciate you.
What about you, Ben? What do you got to bitch about or rave about this week? Or do you want to also rave about my birthday? You want to say nice things about me?
Yeah, so it's Lingjie's fucking birthday. And I've been fucking asking this guy, like, can we do something? And he's just like, keeps pushing it off. So, can you fucking make some time for your fucking birthday? Jesus Christ.
I'm a self-proclaimed human minimalist. I will stay away from as many people as I can.
Yeah, that's true. Jesus Christ. It's just fucking dinner, man.
We'll find some time.
There, you heard it, guys. It's sealed now.
Do you have anything to actually bitch and rave about this week?
I'm noticing the whole Asian hate crime shit happening again. That kind of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. I didn't mean to, you know.
No. I mean, that makes sense. We were just talking about the charity thing that we did back in December, but
Yeah, so
it's a never-ending stream of bullshit.
I just saw a video like this dude like was literally in the lobby and like 4 dudes just like jumped the guy, took like $200 cash, his phone. It's just like it's so rampant. It sucks. I don't know how it's going to stop, but please be careful.
Please be careful. Stay safe.
Yes. Sorry, I didn't mean to be so serious, but you know, it was like on top of my head. I was like, oh fuck, man.
That's always one thing to like bitch about every single week.
Yeah, I guess. Right?
Unfortunately, it's always there for us to bitch about.
So yeah, everyone just do your part, guys. You know, we're all in this together. All right, we're gonna get out of this.
Okay, guys, thanks for tuning in today. We had a shitload more YouTubers.
Yes.
So we might spin this off into a second YouTuber part 2 sometime in the future. Stay tuned for that. Once again, as I like to say at the end of every podcast now, please give us a 5-star review. We are openly begging you.
Openly begging. We're on our fucking knees.
The algorithms are our gods and our overlords. And the only way to please the algorithms is with your continued help. So Spotify, Apple, scroll down, scroll up, press that button, give us that 5-star review. If you're on Apple, you want to leave a little nice comment, go for it. You want to leave a not nice comment, but still give us that 5-star review, go for it as well. Maybe you can just make the comment, your favorite Asian YouTuber.
Just put a thumbs up emoji. Fuck it. Don't even write words, man. Fucking thumbs up emoji. We're set, baby.
And I mentioned this on the last episode, but there's much more of you listening to us than there is actual followers on our socials, which is kind of strange. But I get that not everyone's into Instagram and Twitter and shit like that. If you're not into it, that's fine. Download the app, make an account, follow us. And then uninstall the app.
Uninstall, yeah. You know what? We'll do it for you. Give us your fucking phone. We'll just do that shit for you.
You can find us on every social media, but I think we're most active on Instagram. We're at the handle Worst Asian Pod. That's also our website, worstasianpod.com. So if you want to go there, it'll link you directly to everything.
Yes.
Stay tuned next week. We have a very special and a very Asian guest coming in on the podcast next week.
Yes, we do. Very, very excited, man.
She is of hashtag very Asian fame. We will be discussing that and a bunch of other things with Michelle Lee.
Yeah. Woo. I'm fucking pumped, man.
So stay tuned. Next Thursday, same place, same time. And by place, I mean just wherever you choose to listen to this podcast.
In your bubble bath. While you're washing your car.
Until then, stay safe, everyone. We'll catch you next week.
Goodbye.
See ya. Bye-bye.